off of the grocery store shelves and then makes a catastrophic mess in the kitchen and cooks it all together in some horrific poisonous concoction that I then pretend to enjoy. And it looks very fun, and we edit out all the parts of the video where I'm like, stop it, you shit, and everybody posts, like, oh my God, you're the best dad ever. I'm totally gonna do this with my kids. And you know, people always do that. People always post like, oh my God, I'm gonna totally do this with my kids. And then that account goes dormant and you never hear from them again. And I know what's happened. They've gone through a similar experience, and it's been very traumatic for everybody involved, and they're no longer speaking to their children. This initially started because my son is very sort of independent and strong-willed, and we'd go to the grocery store, we'd go shopping, we'd come home, and they'd be like, who put the fucking ham hock? Like, we don't eat pig's feet, what are these doing? And like, we just have these weird items that we had never even noticed on the grocery store shelves in there. Or like fluorescent colored candies and like the big super packs. I'm like, I don't actually know how they managed to get checked out. I think he must have had like a total strategy. He'd put it in, he'd put it under something else, and then he'd slip it up onto the belt, and then he'd like go and like pee in the aisle while they're checking it out. So we go, no, don't do that. And then it would wind up in a bag, and we'd get home and we'd be like, who the hell got 15 pounds of Swedish fish? So we do these things, and this really was, he sort of started it, and we basically, like the first one, we were just basically filming what was already happening in our house. But I would caution you, don't do that with your children. Like, it sets them on the wrong course, where they think that they can just create explosions in your kitchen. And now I'm like, what do you think you're doing? Like, what kind of an animal does this at 6:30 in the morning? Like, all I want to do is I want a fucking cup of tea, and I can't have that because there's like soggy Cheerios mashed into every corner of the couch. Like who gave you this idea? And he's like, Dad, you did. You made those videos, and everybody thinks they're funny. So just be aware.